My name is Robert. Thank you so much for tuning in today. You are here hanging out on Guitar Control. We're raising the roof. We got some tapping licks. Hey, you know, what can you do other than rock and roll? It's like a weird rock and roll sign. It's a pick rock and roll. Anyway, so here what we're doing today is some beginner tapping licks. We're going to start from a very easy, simple beginner tapping lick, and we're going to build it into a slightly more complex one. We're not getting too crazy here now. We're just going to take small steps of complexity on top of this one, and we're going to build it into something, you know, a little bit more musical and just maybe a little more interesting for our ears to hear. So if you want tabs for this, you can leave that down below. And challenge for you, who is the best at tapping? Would you say Eddie Van Halen, Red Beach, Steve Vai? I mean, who in your eyes is numero uno? So let's go. All right, so number one, this is where we're starting with. Now, we're going to be going like this. You're going to be tapping 12 on the high E string, and you're going to pull off to an open string, and you're going to hammer on to 5. So you have to go like this. This is where it all starts. Like I said, we're going to be building this into a much more complicated lick, but start with this. And the cool thing about this one is you can change strings if you'd like to. You can go to the B string, 12 and 5, the G, the D, the A, then low. Okay, I'm getting carried away. It's a fun lick to play. So that's the first one. Get to where you can do that. Maybe do each one twice. So we'll leave it there and start with that one. Next, we're going to be adding some notes to this one. So we're still just tapping 12 for now. We're keeping a single note here on our right hand, but we're going to be tapping this one. So you're going to be tapping 12 on the high E string, pulling off to 7 this time. 7 pull off to 4, 4 pull off to open high string. So you have... Okay, so there's that one going now, and we'll do each of these 4 times. Now you could, of course, with this one as well, change strings. Quite a bit more complicated, but... But there's still a lot you can do there, and it's a great way to kind of segue into using more than just one finger with your left hand. It takes a lot of timing, you know, it's a little bit more complicated than what people might give it credit. On to phase 3. Okay, so phase 3, we are getting rid of our open strings now, so it's all fretted notes. So we're going to be going like this. So here's what's happening. I'm going to go and I'm going to tap 12 on the high E string. I pull off to 4, I hammer on to 7. Tap 12 again, back to that 4, and I hammer on to 5. So I go... Again, move it up. And you can keep going with that one. It's just like I said, we're continuing the kind of the evolution of this lick. Now what we're going to do is take the same thing we were doing last time. We're going to add an extra right hand note now. We're going to go like this. So I'm tapping 12 on the high string, and I pull off to 4. Hammer on to 7. Okay. Now I'm going to tap 11 on the high string, pull off to 4, and I hammer on to 5. So I go 12, 4, 7, 11, 4, 5. And you just repeat that. This one you can't really move across the strings as much. It sounds a little funky. Doesn't quite work, but still just, you know, work on that one string. You can add more notes. But alrighty, well that will be it. So there is a kind of like an evolution of some tapping stuff for you. If you're just trying to get into it, it's a great way. I mean, there's like really complicated tapping out there, but if you're just, like I said, just kind of get your feet wet a little bit, I think that these are great and will kind of build a strong foundation to get into as complex of tapping as you want to get into. So other than that, I will see you all next time. Make sure you get those tabs, and until next time, later!